Wayne Gardner crosses the line. He's just one lap from World Championship glory and a place in the history books as the first Australian ever to take the World 500cc title. Anxious moments for Gardner. He'll be listening to every beat of that Honda 4-cylinder NSR 500 engine to make sure there's no untoward rattles or pops. Just a few yards from taking the World Championship, Wayne Gardner powers towards the line on the Rothmans Honda, a place in the history books as he takes the checkered flag, the first Australian ever to win the World 500cc Championship. It's Wayne Gardner punching the air in delight as Eddie Lawson takes second place and Mamola third, but the new champion is Wayne Gardner. A dream come true for the Australian ace.
My exact feelings is I don't know whether to cry or laugh. Really, it's a funny feeling. It's been a long time ambition, a childhood dream, and it's 10 years and it's come true. I don't know what to think. It's just fantastic, and the race went great, and it was nice to win the championship in style and to win the race, and that's what I'm so happy about is to win, and it's all over and it's finished, and I'm really very, very pleased for the whole team.
Undoubtedly, people will remember 1987 as an incredibly competitive year, and that must add even more spice to your World Championship victory.
Well, it's been the longest year ever, so it's going to mean a lot more, I think, and I think it really means that I am really the World Champion, and I think that means a lot to me and to my team.
The Australians love their own World Champions. We saw that in the Admiral's Cup when they won that in New, when they were a true World Champion. What do you think they feel like now at home in Australia?
Well, I hope they're all very proud because I put a lot of effort in, our team's put a lot of effort in, and I don't think a lot of people realise how hard and how competitive this year has been, especially, you know, the disastrous times with engine problems and so on. And to win and be the first Australian 500 World Champion, it's pretty nice. So I think it's time for quite a few parties, and I really say thank you to all my supporters and all the people who've actually supported me, and all my stepping stone people who've actually helped me from the very beginning of my career right through to now, and who believed in me. And so I did it not only for my team but for all these people, and I say thanks to all the people who've been right behind me and all the supporters.
An emotional Wayne Gardner celebrates his history-making World Championship victory. Second place man Eddie Lawson found the way to the rostrum so crowded that he couldn't even make it to share in Gardner's celebrations. So, the order at the Brazilian Grand Prix: Gardner from Lawson and Mamola. Fourth, De Radiguez on the Cagiva. Fifth, Sarron. In sixth place, Shunji Yatsushiro. Seventh, Tadahiko Taira. Eighth, Neil Mackenzie. Ninth, Pierfrancesco Chili. And 10th, in his comeback, Mike Baldwin. So Gardner can't be beaten, an unassailable 168 points, but the battle is on for the runner-up spot. Only 4 points separate Randy Mamola and Eddie Lawson, as Brian Kreisky talks to Wayne Gardner.
The race here in Brazil, it was very hot, but you led right from the word go. You didn't really have to go out and win. All you had to do was to make quite sure you were ahead of Randy. They say that true champions are made when they win in style. Was that what was your aim?
That was my aim, was to win, of course. But I wanted to try and duplicate some other races which I'd done this year, was get a good start and just go, such as Czechoslovakia. And I'd set pole position. I knew I could be quicker than anybody, and I knew that the tyres would go off towards the end, so I wanted to get a bigger barrier as possible, a gap, and try and then absorb it up towards the end and just ride steadier and have an easy race, and that way I didn't have to risk any falling off, have a nice steady race towards the end, and hopefully be world champion towards the end. And to me, it was the perfect race and the perfect team. It was a perfect year.